up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany, and hence the name of my channel, Hey Nurse Tiff. I don't know where to start except saying Happy New Year. A lot has transpired, especially in 2021. I did a video yesterday, but I think I'm just gonna start fresh today. It is the first week, almost the end of the first week of the new year. I'm excited, hopeful, excited, nervous, scared, all of the above. I haven't posted in a long time. I think I still gotta put up part 2 of my nursing journey on my page. I actually have like everything downloaded to my iMovie. I just have to get that together. But I do want to start off the new year fresh and with great news. I'm always embarking on something new each year. 2021 was very hard for me. I don't know when I posted a last video, the time frame. It might have been February of 2021. Okay, February 2021. I did not post that second part to my nursing journey, but I will upload that. But this is a new year recap of everything, and I didn't know how to start without, you know, it starting off sad, but it's still a process that I'm going through. Okay. May 13th, 2021. My dad was diagnosed with stage 4 throat cancer. And we got all of that news and began the process of him being treated. However, on June 4th, he was hospitalized and admitted straight into ICU. Everything is like a blur, and I'm learning myself as well as my triggers from such a traumatic experience. June 22nd, 2021. My dad passed away from the cancer. My last good memory with him was me, my grandmother, my kids, my uncle, all of us gathered at his house. It was our first time being able to do something like that due to what we're in now, this pandemic, but we were able to gather together for Mother's Day. He was out in the hospital on Father's Day, and I remember reading him his cards, crying, singing to him at the bedside, and just praying for a miracle. It's been tough. These last 6 months have been tough, and I'm holding it together for me, myself and my kids, my grandmother who helped raise me, which is his mom, my uncle, his brothers, 2 brothers, just holding it together. My dad was it's still hard saying was. My dad was a great man of few words, very humble, very quiet, But when he talked, he had a big sense of humor, would say anything. At the drop of a dime, that would leave everybody laughing. I would call him like a gentle giant. Never really the disciplinary parent, just laid back and cool. Very cool individual. At the time of his passing, well, first off, you know, my channel is called Hey Nurse Tiff. I am a registered nurse in the state of Virginia. I might have said it in the beginning. At the time of his passing, I was doing hospice nurse, which was a coincidence. I do believe in God's planning and purpose. I was doing skilled home health nursing, and then in March, actually, my department was closing, and I kind of fought for this position in hospice. And in turn of that situation, I did receive the position, and I started in March. And like I said, my dad, you know, got diagnosed in May. Fast forward, well, my dad would have been 56, July 19th. So he was young. Even through my pain, I hold on to those good memories of me growing up. And I'm also a mother of 3, so he was there every pregnancy, in the delivery room for 2. My last one, she came too fast, so, but there through every pregnancy. And I'm just thankful he was able to meet all my children. I'm just thankful for my friends, my family, my friends. They have just been coming through. I don't care if, like, I'm always the jokester of my friends, the counselor of all my friends, seen as the strong one among my friends. You know, they'll call me in the middle of the night for advice, and I'm there. Might not be there, or can't be there as much physically, especially with everything going on, but being busy with my kids and pushing my way through school. However, all my friends, I hope they know that I'm only one phone call away and I'm there. So I'm just thankful for that support system, though I go through so much alone. And just, you know, even as a hospice nurse, you know, I said, looking back and reflecting, I love doing hospice. I love being a support to the families at that time. However, with death hitting so close, or experiencing death of someone so important so close, it did change my perspective. I no longer could say, I can't imagine how you feel, but I felt how they felt, you know, seeing their loved ones go through a process of transitioning, or getting those new diagnoses and it being terminal, or just fighting through a process, and getting to the point where nothing else but comfort can be done. So My dad passed at the end of June. You know, we had the viewing, the funeral. I didn't really take much time off. Like, I was working. Luckily, my job had the flexibility where, you know, I could be to see him at the hospital throughout the week and different times a day, and would visit with him or be there early in the morning. Luckily, the hospital he was admitted to is like 3 minutes up the road from my house. These landmarks now are big triggers for me. Like, if I drive past the hospital, I'm almost in a panic attack. And I'm working through these, feeling these different emotions firsthand. I think I went back to work after 4th of July, and, you know, slowly got into seeing my patients again and the families. And just like, soon as I got back to work, it was like 3 deaths in a row. Now, granted, it's hospice. You know, people are gonna pass away at different times. That's just the line of work that you're in, to be there at the end. But I was drained mentally, physically. It's been a blur. And that was June. So 6 months, roughly 6 months, and we're in January. The holidays were big triggers. It was like before they happened and after they happened, it was just gritting your teeth to get by, being in the moments for my kids, you know. You know, putting on that brave face in the moments. I give myself the permission to cry when I feel like it, to be sad when I feel like it. The biggest thing, I think about my dad constantly, and I just pray that he's with me every step of the way. I feel his presence all the time. I didn't even know where to start this video, and I think it's my first time like going through and saying the courses of events, like on camera, I guess you can say. But anybody that's going through the same thing, like, I feel for you, because I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And it's just what I learned, what my dad's passing taught me in 2021. Not that I didn't already know it, but life is so short, and you do not know when your last day is. So one of my firm goals in 2022 is taking that leap of faith and going for whatever you feel, whatever I feel. Just doing it. So many times I might have an idea, a creative idea, something with work, or just thought process, things that I've wanted to do and didn't have the opportunity to do and may have the opportunity now, and I would second guess myself. So right now, here today, I'm saying, Tiffany, do not second guess yourself and go for it. I wrote on my board for my affirmation, it was for December as well, but for January I put, you are worthy of the things God has planned for you. And I just recently wrote, I can and I will. So with that being said, my new ventures for 2022, I enrolled into a new school program. I tried 2 different other ones. Of course, it was chaotic with dealing with his passing early on. It was just a blur. I couldn't stay focused. You know, I'm crying every night, you know, just getting through my days, holding my breath, you know, through the process to the end, and then kind of being in shock. I'm still in shock. You know, I might bust out crying and say, I just can't believe this. I'm basically like keeping myself above water, but I am in a better place than I have been in the past going through things. This was just the toughest. Like, this really put everything to the test. My mental, my physical, my faith, just everything. And I just prayed my way through it to get to this point where I can like vocalize how I'm feeling. So with that being said, for 2022 is basically the same, some of the same plans. However, it's just like this opened my eyes wide open. So one thing is, well, 2 things. I'm starting fresh January, and I'm just recapping because this is the first week and I wanted to go ahead and get this together. I had a busy, it's really like 4:45 p.m. right now. I don't even know where I'm looking at on the camera. I'll look at it after I record, but it's 4:45 p.m. I started my morning early. However, I had to run. Was no excuses. I really was like slow to a start of doing what I had planned today. And you know, it gets dark super early, so I'm just like, And I just ate kind of like a late lunch dinner. I probably won't eat later on unless I like get a snack or something, but I had Chinese food, so you know what that does to you. But anyways, I started a new position at a local hospital, as well as I started a new program. I will be attending WGU, which is Western Governors University. I am attending. That started January 1st, as well as this new position at the hospital started January the 3rd. I am so excited. That's another thing. After my dad, like, being at the bedside was just tough. And I thought I was the only person that experienced this feeling, but I really contemplated whether nursing was for me. Just with all the challenges right now, it's almost like when you're already stressed, you don't need to go to work and be stressed or have like conflict with certain things. But it's understandable because of the times that we're in, if that makes sense. So this new position, I am no longer at the bedside. I'm actually not even wearing scrubs. So my background is home health. I was an LPN for 6 years. What is today's date actually? Guess what, guys? This is almost perfect that I'm doing this video today, because I'm just realizing today is my 2-year anniversary of becoming an RN. I was an LPN for 6 years. I did pediatric home health. Then I ventured into, I did a nursing home for a short time, skilled nursing. And then I did skilled home health. Well, I did pediatrics for like 5 years because that's what got me through. And then I went back to school for my RN. So I did the home health up until that point. And once I knew I was about to, you know, finish school and become an RN, I went into a long-term care facility, which I took some time. I failed my RN exam the first time because I just like rushed through and picked a date, took the test, and was like, whatever. And then I retook it. I took my time, studied appropriately, didn't procrastinate, got my head in the game, and then I did pass my RN exam. So today is my 2-year anniversary. I can't believe that. That's how fast time goes, y'all. But it's my 2-year anniversary. So this is almost like a present. But I started this position January 3rd. Like I said, I have the background. Once I became an RN, I did hospice, case management, and then I did skilled case management, and then I went back to hospice. So that's my short story long. So here we are. It's January the 8th, 2022. And I started this position Monday. So we had online orientation, and then Tuesday I reported to work this week. Wednesday I reported to work this week. However, my daughter's school called me and I had to come pick her up because of you know what. She was possibly exposed to someone. So the protocol now, they just passed something that the quarantine time is for 5 days. So I had to leave work on this new job on the 3rd day. They were very understanding. I'm so thankful. Like, I just prayed for some peace and just new fresh start, and that's what I'm getting. Even though, you know, when you start new things, there are going to be bumps in the road, and mine are like immediately, so I know how to adjust. I just kind of laughed it off, like, are you serious? And you know, my co-workers, new co-workers, laughed it off too, like, okay, whatever you have to do, go ahead and handle it. Gave me the time off. I'll be back at work on Monday to finish training. But I just wanted to check in, add a new post to my page to just get the ball rolling for this year, because I definitely want to document this experience with school and with this new position in my career. Wow. I definitely have to write in my journal today about this being my 2-year anniversary, as well as call my mom and grandmother, because I just realized it picking up the camera. So you can see how my life is right now. I hope y'all stay tuned. Thank you to all my friends who have subscribed, and I haven't posted anything but you're still subscribed. Thank you to anyone that like fumbles across this video. I'm a very fun person. I'm the jokester. I love watching YouTube, so I just wanted to add my little bit to the platform. So I hope y'all tag along with me with this journey. I'm just like doing everything almost on impulse. Like, if I feel the need to do something, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care how I'm gonna be looking up here whatsoever. Like, you see, this is what I had on earlier, and I just sat down. I was watching a movie on Apple TV. So as you can see, my camera died, and then shortly after that, while I was charging the battery, I got busy with my kids, got them dinner together, or picked them up some dinner, and just was busy. But I wanted to close out my video from earlier on this note and say Happy New Year to everyone. We are almost through with the first week of January 2022. It's my anniversary of my 2 years of being a registered nurse. I'm fumbling over my words because it's like 10 o'clock at night and I'm super tired, but I'm actually just relaxing, winding down. I have my journal, as well as some of my books that I plan on reading. I got Atomic Habits, It's Your Time, and then this other book. I just kind of leave them to my bedside, but I'm into this movie right now that's on Apple TV called Swan Song, and just kind of wrapping up my night. But I'm excited. I know time is just gonna breeze by. I want to get through the process. I want to document everything, this journey with the new job as well as school. And I think I may get up tomorrow and do a video on like how my school is set up and everything. That might be a good idea. Just have a fresh start, because I was kind of jumbled today, and like I said, I just picked up the camera on impulse. But I just wanted to take the time out to say thank you for subscribing, liking my video. I hope I can find some YouTube friends or like-minded folks. I just love the YouTube community, especially with other nurses, other moms, and just other women, people, male too. But thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll be back next time, hopefully tomorrow, and we'll figure it out. Thank you. See y'all next time. Hey Dad, I love you, and I pray that you're with me every step of the way. Thanks for watching, guys.